It's a triple threat today, folks. I got Boosh and DM Destroyer joining me for this beer review, so hopefully you're going to get some value out of it. What we've got here is something I picked up on a little trip to New Hampshire recently. This is from Schilling Brewery, and this is their Dr. Oovert, a Belgian dark strong beer. So this is going to be pretty good, I think. My wife actually enjoyed this when we went to visit Schilling. She liked it so much she ordered a second one, which is kind of out of character for her.
I was going to say, that's a good measuring stick.
That is.
Exactly. So knowing that she was enjoying it so much, I just had to get this. This is actually what they call a crowler. They fill these right at the tap down at Schilling. I think a couple of other breweries are starting to do this. It's cheaper to take home than a growler, and then you don't have to deal with the extra glass. You just throw this right in the recycling. It's very convenient. This is 32 ounces, enough for 3 beers. We're going to check it out. I mean, you can split this into 3 glasses, or you can just walk around with this big-ass can and look like a badass.
Well, it's almost like a Foster's oil can.
Or a fat ass.
No reason you can't be both. Look at me.
Look at all of us.
I think this is actually taller than a Foster's, but about the same width. So
it's got a lot of girth.
Hook me up. Length and or girth. Oh, both. I'll take both. That's almost like a soda the way that's pouring out. I'm going to probably top you off. We'll see where we get with these other two. So while I'm getting these poured out, make sure to hit us up down below with a like and a share. And also subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you'll get a notification every time a new video is posted. Sometimes we're doing beers, sometimes we're doing liquors, sometimes it's just me solo being a jackass. Occasionally I'll have these guys join me for the reviews, and that's when it gets really interesting, because I like having the other perspectives. Plus, I can only talk to myself so much before it becomes unentertaining.
Or people start like wondering if you need to be committed.
Exactly.
Well, we figure that anyway.
See, and then you guys can gang up on me, or we can gang up on Boosh. So there's your entertainment value right there. So it's it was very effervescent coming through, yeah. Very dark amber.
Very dark,
reddish.
amber, reddish. Almost like a like Killian's Irish.
Mm-hmm.
Not a strong aroma coming off of it though.
No.
I've been getting some of the hops,
Some, but it's not
but
like
not overly hoppy.
I would say not tickling the nose when you sniff it.
There's some kind of spiciness there, I think.
There is.
You know what it almost smells like?
identify
You
it.
know what it smells like?
What's that?
It almost kind of smells like the Sam Adams Winter. Like the darker, heavier. It's got like the nutmeg and the cinnamon in it.
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
It does.
It's just not as, because the Sam
doesn't
Winter,
slap you in the face with it.
right. But it's
Yeah.
more subtle.
There is a bit of a winter spiciness to it. That's cool. But yeah, that effervescence when I was
Almost
pouring
like
it out,
Oktoberfest, actually.
Yeah. It looked like a soda coming out of the can, but it faded really quickly.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of flat now. It's got a nice medium mouthfeel.
Yep.
It's
I'm
heavier.
not a big fan of the aftertaste. I can.
It does have that hoppy aftertaste, but not too bad.
Yeah, a bit of bitterness there, but I think it's actually those spices coming through
Yeah.
too, whatever
Yes.
that spiciness is.
It's like a secondary flavor to it.
Mm.
You get the after effect.
It's heavier than I would have thought,
Yes.
Mhm.
looking
I
at
say
it.
like Bush. It almost has like the Sam Adams Oktoberfest color to
Almost
it as
like
well.
Oktoberfest. This actually is more like a Scotch ale, actually.
I think you're right there. It's very close. I mean, it says it's a Belgian style heavy, but it does
That's-
remind me of a Scotch ale.
Right, like Gritty's Scotch,
Mm.
or Scottish.
I mean, it's going down easy.
Yeah.
It does have that bit of a spicy aftertaste, but the upfront experience, it reminds me of like a nice brewed tea.
Mm.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's a little bit of a bitterness there, maybe an herbal leafiness. I don't know if that's a thing, but
We'll make it one.
there we go, leafiness.
Also has something to do with the hops too, which I'm kind of wondering what kind they are.
What varieties? Yeah, there's not much of a description on there because, like I said, they pour it at the tap and they just kind of fill out the info for this particular variety. They don't give you a bit of the backstory.
It almost looks like a to and from Christmas label.
It does.
It does.
To drunk ass from concerned relative.
AB, it is an 8.5.
And so it's on the fairly heavy end. I mean, overall, it's good. It's smooth. It's delicious. It's just not really blowing me away with any particular characteristics. I want to rate this a little bit above average. So on a 1 to 5 scale, where 2 would be 2.5 would be average.
I'm thinking 3.
I was thinking about a 3.5.
That's what I'm thinking
Because it's
too.
easier to drink.
It is very easy to drink.
Yeah. So a 3.5 and a 3.5 and a 3.
And you could go with a couple cans of those. That would be great.
Yeah, this would.
Oh, it's definitely good.
It's only
the 8.5 doesn't overshadow it. It definitely doesn't do that.
Yeah, you definitely can't tell it's a high ABV.
It's not.
Right.
It's not really like a light summery beer, but it's not really a heavy fall or winter beer.
It's somewhere like a transitioning phase.
Yeah.
Somewhere
when it starts to get a little cool in the evening.
Right. It would be nice sitting out by the fire.
Yeah, it'd be a good bonfire beer.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, so we got 2 3.5s and a 3, and I can tell you that there's at least one other party out there that would probably put this at a 5. My wife really loved this. She wouldn't stop talking about it. So there's a wide range of opinions on this particular beer, but you should get down to Schilling. It's an awesome brewery, and check out this beer for yourself. They've got a lot of other really great beers down there, and it's a nice setting down on the water in New Hampshire. It's a great place. It was worth the trip.
Maybe it's something we should like do a bar crawl down there.
What town?
Lincoln, I think. It was north of where we were staying. That's all I remember. It's only about a half an hour from the
Littleton,
skate
New
park
Hampshire.
down there. Littleton. Okay, so Lincoln was way off.
Yeah.
Anyway,
go to shillingbeer.com.
There you go. So that's just some opinions on this beer. Check it out for yourself. Hit us up down in the comments, the email link below. Let us know what you think. I'll also throw a user poll right up here. You can click on that and rate the beer yourself 1 to 5. Till next time, folks, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.
Keep drinking.
Rock on.
I almost thought you were going to go for it too, but it was just him.
Nah. If it was a
back, we did a bit of a comparison with the Not Your Father's Hard Root Beer review.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for the beer, man. So, highly recommended by you. The Extreme Beer Fest this weekend. We'll be able to get a hold of, I believe it's the American